personally. I can't stand them. Yeah, but I have several. I don't want them, but I feel like I need them. Don't forget where I live. I live in Ohio. And anyone that knows anything about Ohio knows that even the word Ohio is an old Native American word. It means, literally, land of poor white people. And I don't know what's going on down here, but in my experience, poor white people love, and I mean they fucking love, heroin. They can't seem to get enough of it. I didn't even know what I was looking at first. I was just driving like, why are all these white people so sleepy out here? These things. It's really bad. As a matter of fact, I was coming out of a nightclub the other night in Dayton, and I parked my car in the alley, and no one was out there. I didn't have no bodyguards or nothing. I was home. I figured everything was fine. And as soon as I opened my car door, all by myself, suddenly, one of these heroin-addicted whites just pops out of a trash can. It scared the shit out of me. I screamed, "Ah!" And then I realized it was a woman. She was fucked up. She's like, hey man, relax, okay? I'm sick, all right? I need some drugs, man. Please, I'll suck your dick for $5, man. I was like, ugh. 2. Obviously, I'm joking. This opioid crisis is a crisis. I see it every day. It's as bad as they say. It's ruining lives. It's destroying families. Sadly, you know what it reminds me of? Seeing it? It reminds me of us. These white folks look exactly like us during the crack epidemic. You know, it's really crazy to see. And all this shit they talk about on the news about how divided the nation is, I don't believe it. I feel like nowadays we're getting a real good look at each other. It's wild because I even have insight into how the white community must have felt watching the black community go through the scourge of crack. Because I don't care either. Hang in there, whites. Just say no. What's so hard about that? Remember when y'all said that to us? But it's okay. There's no grudges. Now you finally got it right. Once it started happening to your kids, you realize it's a health crisis. These people are sick. They are not criminals. They are sick. Be that as it may, I'm armed to the teeth. First gun I bought was a 12-gauge shotgun. I didn't want the gun. Remember, though, I'd moved to a farm, and I was sitting there on the porch, and I see a white dude walking across my property, entitled, like he's supposed to be there. He had a rifle over his shoulder, too. Ain't that a bitch? I said, what the fuck is this guy doing on my property? I was mad as shit, but I was unarmed. So I ended up just waving to this motherfucker like a bitch. I was just like, and as soon as he got far enough away, I ran to my car and sped to Kmart. This is in a rural white area. And remember, I was nervous because the guy was on my property, I'm black, and I was sweaty. You know what I mean? And I ran to the gun counter, black and sweaty, sweating and black, and I looked up at the nigga, I looked like a slave or something. I said, I need a gun immediately, like that. Just like that. The guy didn't answer, no questions. He just grabbed a 12-gauge shotgun, handed it to me. I'd never even held a gun before. I'm not a dummy. I'm like, well, I need some bullets too. And the guy reached on the counter, put 2 box of shells on the counter. He said, all right, buddy, which box do you want? And I didn't know. One box had pictures of some ducks on it. The other box had a picture of some deer. I said, well, what's that box with them ducks? He said, oh, that there's birdshot. And then he goes just like this, I'm not exaggerating, he goes, that won't kill a man. He said, it'll just pepper him up nicely. I said, what the fuck? Pepper? You know what it means to pepper a motherfucker up? It means that when the shell explodes, hot BBs will shoot out of the barrel of the gun, not killing a motherfucker, but penetrating their skin and shallow flesh. Boy, that's gotta hurt. Hot BBs? Ha, ha! Remember when Dick Cheney shot a motherfucker in the face and he lived? That was birdshot. I said, well, what's that box with the deer on it? He goes, oh, that there's buckshot. That'll put a hole in the goddamn truck if you wanted to. But I didn't know that if you're defending your home with a shotgun, the formula dictates that you're supposed to buy both boxes. This was not a formula that I was familiar with. It goes like this. The 6 shots in a 12-gauge shotgun, so when you load the gun, you load it like this. First shot, bird shot. Next shot, buckshot. Bird shot, and then after that, gun's Jamaican. Buckshot, buckshot, buckshot.
I want to get a gun. I do. I really do. I never had that feeling before till I moved out to Los Angeles. This city just messes with your mind, you know? It's overpopulated, technically doesn't have a water supply, right? The dollar's crashing. Shit keeps you up at night. You're just thinking, what am I doing when the zombies come? Right? Start reading up on shit, get some powdered food, plant some zucchini, get a windmill, right? And that's all well and good, but if you don't know how to fight, all you're doing is gathering supplies for the toughest guy in the block. Right? Thinking about that, what am I gonna do? Some dude turns me upside down, starts shaking the gold coins out of my pockets. I gotta get a gun. So I'm on the road, right? I'm in Reno, great gun town. So I go down to a little gun store, right? Come walking in, there's some redneck there. I'm like, hey man, I want to get a gun. He's like, I hear you. What you looking for? What you want? Mossberg, over under, 357 Magnum, right? Starts rattling off all this gibberish, right? I don't know shit. I'm trying to play it off. I feel like a bitch because I don't know anything about guns. So I was like, what do I do here? Ah, hell, I'm gonna go with honesty. I go, look, dude, I don't know anything about guns. They terrify me, but I'm worried about the zombies. All right? Dude's just like, you need a shotgun. You need a shotgun, man. It's got a good spread. It's easy to load, doesn't have a lot of working parts, got a good spread. He kept saying that. It's got a good spread. I'm like, what does that mean? He goes, well, it means you ain't got to be that accurate. It's got a good spread. Further away you are, the more shit you hit. Got a good spread. In fact, you got a problem over here, you ain't even gotta look. You just turn, wow, that's it. You ain't got a problem over here anymore. Anything that was even remotely a problem ain't there anymore. Trust me. And then these people here, they saw what you just did here. You ain't got a problem here either. Feel me? 100 degrees taken care of right there. One shot. These people get smart, flip it over. Wow, that's it. It's got a good spread. So I'm like laughing my ass off. I'm like, dude, look, I just want to shoot the guy. I don't have to do a bunch of drywall work, you know? Reframe my diploma, get my parakeet another friend, you know? I just want to shoot the guy. So I'm like, you know, how about one of these pistols? So he does like that classic, like that redneck trailing off thing, like, you want this? Well, I know, I just been here 20 years. Get a shiny one, right? I was like, what's wrong with getting a pistol? He goes, I'll tell you what, buddy. Because life ain't a movie. You feel me? I'm like, no. Can you please stop speaking in these backwoods riddles? Can you just say what you're saying? I told you I don't know shit about guns. Come on, do me a solid here. He goes, well, look, you ever watch a movie? Guy go blah, blah, blah. He kills 3 people. Real life, man, you miss all the fucking time. You miss enough times, man, you're empty. Might as well just be standing there with a big stapler in your hand. Then what you gonna do? I was like, well, fuck it, let's get the shotgun. So he's all ready to box the thing up, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I live with my girl, I can't just show up with a shotgun. Right? That's not some shit you can just come home with. If I found this stool on the side of the road, I can come home with this. Look at it. We can refinish it. We can carve our initials in it. We can have a good time, right? They just show up with a shotgun. Hey, I got it for us, right? 1 barrel for you, 1 for me. No. So she kiboshes the whole thing. Till the other night, somebody broke into our car, sitting in the driveway. Starts fucking with her head, right? So she starts reading up on guns, you know? She's reading too much, because now she wants to get one, but she's just like, well, I heard you got to keep the bullets in the safe, keep the stock in the garage. And then what? Then what? I run around the house and assemble it? There's some dudes chasing me with an axe? You know, even thinking this thing through, sweetheart. Just running around. Where's the scope? It's in the living room. He's in the living room! Now, we're getting this thing. I want that fucking thing loaded right on the bedroom wall. Right there. I'll put that thing in my jam sleeves. Just like that. There's no other point. That's funny though, when you talk about getting a gun, you know? People, like, they're either totally for or completely against it. You know, they either go nuts and start screaming, right? Or they start throwing out those stats. You know, actually, you increase your chances of getting shot by 80% the second you get a gun in the house. Really? What, because I'm going to load it and shower with it? Like, The fuck? I know it's dangerous. You get a pool in your backyard, you immediately increase your odds of drowning in your backyard, right? You couldn't do that before, now you step on a rake, in you go. No, I'm telling you, I don't buy any of that shit.
No matter what, you stick with your race. I don't know why I can't have a Mexican friend. He's in my cell. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The Mexican got on boots, and I gotta figure out what I'm supposed to do now. Seeing that I look so menacing, you know.
Thank you, everybody. On this show, here's what happens. It's a bunch of comics telling true stories, and that's all it is. Please, give it up for Ami Sadiq, everybody. Let him hear it.
My story is about prison, danger, seeing that I look so menacing, you know, and I'm black, so you know it's gonna be about crime. Let me tell you, prison is an odd place because you do not know the rules. No matter how many prison movies you watched and documentaries of locked up, you still don't know the rules of what's going to happen. So I'm on my way to what they call necessities. Necessities is, you know, where your clothes, you get your laundry and all that bullshit. So I'm walking to necessities and a dude just walks by and say, Mexican got on boots. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Cause it's like, I've been in prison like the first day. What you mean Mexican got on boots? Everybody got on fucking boots. So I thought. Dude walked past, Mexican got on boots. Mexican got on boots. So I tell somebody else, Mexican got on boots. Dude look down and say, Mexican do have on boots, and just take off running. I'm like, was I supposed to run? Because the Mexicans have on boots? So I asked the old dude, I said, hey, Mexican got on boots. He said, all right, they got on boots. I said, what that mean? He said, it's gonna be a riot. I said, you pretty calm about a riot. I said, how you know Mexicans got on boots mean it's gonna have a riot? He said, because Mexicans don't wear boots on the rec yard. I said, okay, what they wear on the rec yard? He said, sneakers, they play handball all the time. And then you look and you see Mexicans over there playing handball, but they got on boots. So I'm like, still don't comprehend. So I get back to my cell, I say, hey, to my cellie, I say, you Mexican, what Mexican got on boots mean? He said, that mean we gonna ride, we gonna stab a couple of black guys up. And I asked, this when you in prison, you ask dumbass questions. I'm like, does the ride happen in here? Like in this cell? Because me and you just finished eating together. What you mad at me about? I don't know. But this is when you learn that you stick with your race in prison no matter what. You stick with your race. I don't know why I can't have a Mexican friend. He's in my cell. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The Mexican got on boots, and I got to figure out what I'm supposed to do now. And I still don't know. I got to still ask people. Found a black dude. I'm like, yo, so what I do now, the Mexican got on boots. He said, you got to find you a knife. I say, I gotta find a knife. You can't have no knife in prison. He said, you just got here, huh? I said, yeah, I just got here. He said, man, look, you gonna need to find a dude named CC and get you a knife. It's 3,000 people on this unit. How the fuck I'm supposed to find CC? I don't know. So I'm just walking around, Mexican got on boots, CC. Mexican got on boots, CC. Dude say, hey, you looking for CC? I say, yeah, you must need a knife. I say, yeah. He say, why you need a knife? I say, you ain't heard? He say, no, I ain't heard shit. I've been away work all day. Mexican got on boots. He take off running. I take off running after him only because he never told me what CC was. I catch him, he said, man, go on the rec yard. CC gonna be on the rec yard. And I'm like, I don't wanna go on the rec yard. I just left the rec yard. That's how I found out Mexican had on boots. So I'm sitting on the rec yard, looking around for somebody who may look like a dude named CC. So I'm asking, I'm looking, I'm waiting. I say, somebody gonna speak to CC, got to. Dude walk, what up, CC? I say, that's who I'm looking for right there. I see CC, I nod, he nod back. I say, come over there. He say, come on, young blood. I get over there, I say, hey, CC, Mexican got on boots. He say, I heard. I say, I need a knife. He said, well, come to my cell. In a couple of minutes, I'm gonna hook you up. I get to the cell. I say, CC, I need a knife. He said, which the shit turned different. He said, what type of knife? I don't know, I just fucking got here. He said, what type of knife you looking for? I say, something sharp, something to poke a motherfucker with, I don't know. So he put up a towel and say, hold on, let me show you some knives. He put up a towel, went on this mattress, took some shit out, slid some shit back, and now it's 8 knives in front of me. It's like I'm at fucking Macy's. I'm like, yo. What kind of knife you want? I said, well, what kind of knife I need for a ride? I ain't never been to ride before. He say, well, you gonna need something where you can stick multiple people and it break off. I say, is that right here on the thing? He say, no, these are personal knives. What you want your knife made out of? I say, there's too many fucking choices, man. I just need a knife to protect myself. He said, well, goddamn it, listen to me, man. Do you want it made out of wood, plastic, metal, or what? I say, Cece, listen to me. I don't know, because I've never been to ride before, what's gonna protect me. He say, fuck, new ass motherfucker. Like, it's wrong to be just getting to prison. I don't want to be here from the beginning. So calling me new don't mean shit to me. So I said, so man, what would you suggest? He said, I suggest something personal, like a pen top. Pen top? No fucking pen top knife. I want a real knife, something I can just get in there with. He say, no. What you get, pen top is a knife with a pen, but you push a nail through it and then you put the top on it and just have it in your pocket so we can walk around with it. I say, that sounds pretty cool. But would that sustain with a riot? He say, no, that ain't riot knives. That's just personal walk around. I say, motherfucker, I need a knife for the riot. Cause Mexican got on boots. I said, man, how much is a personal knife gonna cost me? 2 bags of coffee. Come back a little later on the day. I say, what is the riot? Jump off before I get the knife. He say, that ain't my business. That's on you. I say, cool, CC. So I wait 3 or 4 hours, and I knew he was working on my knife because I was down the cell and I heard on the ground. I say, yeah, my knife gonna be sharp than a motherfucker. Because I'm hearing it. I'm like, I'm hearing it. I'm like, yeah, I can't wait. And I'm practicing in my cell how I'm going to use my knife. Practicing my shit. So then this dude named Mitch say, hey, you getting you a knife? I say, yeah, CC working on my knife. He said, what kind of knife you get? I said, what the fuck is all the knife questions? I said, I got me a nice little knife. He said, it's long. I can hit 2, 3 people. He say, man, you need more than that. I say, what I need now? He said, you need to know about how to fight in a riot. I say, how you fighting a riot? He say, Mexican got on boots. This is the reason why they have on boots. So they can kick you in this fucking shin while you fighting. Boots are made out of metal. The metal is a metal tip boot. So you got to do this. This is Mitch. This is in my cell teaching me how to be in a riot. Look, first of all, when you get out there, stay close to the wall. Because motherfuckers gonna be trying to stab you. I said, that's pretty much what a riot is. So he said, I got that part off the top. That's why I'm getting the knife. Okay. So he say, you're gonna have to do a rock and lean. I said, what the fuck is a rock and lean? Mexicans gonna come out there, they gonna have their knives. You gonna have to have your shirt off with your knife. And when you do this, you gonna have to rock to see what foot the Mexican gonna kick you with. I said, this is too much. This is too much. It's like a fucking choreographed dance. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. So I'm waiting to get my knife. I'm in there fake rocking, trying to see what foot gonna come up. How to do that when you ain't in the fucking ride yet, I don't know, but I'm out there practicing. I go back to CC. I say, yo, CC, I gotta go to the rec yard. Shit look like it's finna get live. I need my knife. He say, man, I just sold your knife. I say, man, what the fuck, CC? You said it was a personal knife. For me, it costs 2 bags of coffee. Why it's not fucking personal no more? He say, man, it was personal. Then a dude came in with 3 bags of coffee, then he made it business. I say, so you sold my knife? He said, yeah, sold your knife. I say, the riot about to jump off. Hey, man, do what you can do. So, moral of the story, how it end up, I fucking get cut. Because I ain't have a fucking knife, and I forgot to rock. I'm out there rocking with no knife. I've been practicing this shit for 2 hours. Rock. I'm not getting kicked, but I'm getting cut. I got cut down my side from a Mexican who didn't even have on boots.
Houston, are you ready? Put your hands together for Ali Shaheed!
Hey. Let me start by saying this. In life, people make a lot of mistakes in your life. And you go through things and you should have went right, but you went left. You know, you zig when you should have zagged. Things happen. But you don't get a chance to pinpoint a lot of times when you went wrong. And I don't know if y'all know about me, but I used to be a street pharmaceutical rep, which is very frowned upon. And I had enough time to think about how I got there, because you know I had 6 years in prison, so I had enough time to contemplate on the mistakes that I made. So I got it down to the exact year where my mistakes happened. So it's 1983. I'm 10 years old. Oh yeah, my mistakes started very early. So sometimes, you know, people complain about certain things like, you know, I was raised without a father. And sometimes you don't know how lucky you are, you know, because if you had a daddy like mine, you shouldn't have just had one. You should have just went right. So 1983, my dad comes to my mother's house and he wants to talk to my mother about, can he talk to his kids about living with him. Now, this is the problem, that my daddy left when I was 3 and now I'm 10, so that's 7 years. And it's not like I haven't seen him. You know, I saw him every blue moon. Like, not like, you know, like out. Like you'll be out and your mom will be like, there go your daddy, you know, like. Oh, I'm not talking like scheduled visits. No, not scheduled visits. I'm talking about this like randomly, you in the grocery store, your daddy checking out, you walking in, you know, like that. You know, so, you know, I've seen my daddy, I know who he is, but what made him think that me or my sister was gonna wanna stay with him after only this like random interactions with him? And he hasn't been a parent. This is my problem with him. What was he watching? Like Kramer versus Kramer or Different Strokes or some shit? What was he watching to think that he could do it? Because being a parent, day-to-day parenting is different from visitation. Because visitation has a return date. Like Thursday at noon, you going home. You know, but to keep me without no pickup time, you know, that's weird. Because I don't know him like that. So, second mistake that was made, my mama said okay. What was my mother thinking? Maybe my mother was like, ain't no way my children are gonna go live with a stranger. Maybe she was thinking that. Or maybe my mama was tired of us. I don't know. My mama walked in the room, and I'm confused by all of this. My mama walked in the room and asked us, so what y'all want to do? First of all, you're not supposed to ask your children what they want to do. I don't have enough information or cognitive intervention skills to make a rational decision about this. My decision is based on that my daddy has been fun when I have seen him every blue moon. Now, my mama has never cared about what we wanted to do before. So I'm wondering why this lady asking this. I'm talking about, I raised my children the same way my mama raised me. I don't ask my kids what they want to eat. Never. I put food down in front of them like wild animals. There it is. Under my mama rules, eat or die. Yeah, it's on leadership. Ain't my decision no more. I put the food out there. Because y'all probably ask y'all kids what they want to eat. Ask them nothing, because then you'll become a goddamn short order cook for your children. They'll keep just, and everybody gonna want something different. You making pancakes, waffles, and omelets. You know, if y'all think culinary school you think I went to, shit. So I don't ask, and I remember my mama never asked me what I wanted to do. I remember when I used to hate oatmeal. I used to hate oatmeal. I love oatmeal now because me and oatmeal have had a situation. He didn't know that tastes like him and hate it. My mama came in with some oatmeal and like, this for breakfast. I'm like, I don't want that. She said, well, you gonna eat it? I said, no, I'm not. She said, well, you gonna sit there? I said, well, I'll be here. My mama said, you'll be there until your ass fall off. And you think in your mind, your mama crazy here. How your ass gonna fall off? But anybody that is sitting in the chair long enough know that your ass can fall off. Your whole, all this just numb. Your legs tingling, you can't even stand up on these little tingling ass legs. So, my daddy comes in under my mama's permission and asks me and my sister, hey, but see, my mama, she thinking that I'm gonna say no. But she's sadly mistaken. Let me tell you why I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go because I have been living in this house with my mama and my sister and my other sister. It's just girls and me. And I'm sick of this shit. You know, I'm tired of bathing in Dove. Can't find no unscented lotion nowhere in this damn house. So, as soon as my daddy didn't even get the whole sentence. He said, anybody want, I said, I live with you. And my sister, 2 years older than me, my sister wouldn't go over that shit. My sister took 2 steps back like, nah, I'm cool. I should have listened to her, because my sister been knowing him longer. She 2 years older. And I'm packing my shit up. And my sister giving me the eye. She like, you sure? And I'm leaving. And I'm out. And my sister looking at me like, hey, you know, mama house got a lot of amenities. But the thing is, my daddy is fun. My mama is no fun. Cause see, my mama in a different situation. She raising 2 kids, trying to take care of everybody. My daddy is a bachelor. He living his goddamn life. So my daddy, a lot of fun, man. My first week in my daddy's house, my daddy was my first crab bowl. Yeah, we in the store, and we in the seafood section, and he see me looking at them crabs. My daddy says, hey, boy, you want some of them crabs? Now, I don't know how to respond, because this is not my first time seeing these crabs. I've been in this store before, and I done seen these crabs with my mama. And my mama, I'm in there looking at them crabs. My mama say, boy, you want some of them crabs? I said, yeah. And my mama said, do you want to eat for a day, or do you want to eat for a month? I said, financial situation. crab was $5.99. My mama was like, shit, you ain't getting that. My daddy, fun. My daddy different. My daddy said, so, when I said yeah, got hollered at. So now I don't know how to respond. My daddy, you was on your crab? I'm like, maybe. Shit, you can ask some of them crabs. Shit, my man. Shit, how many crabs you want? Shit, you don't know what you want. Let me get 15 pounds of them crabs. I'm sitting there like, ooh, shit. We ain't gonna never eat again. That's a lot of crabs, a lot of months. My daddy fun. My daddy, you can go outside, live your life. Something happen to you, it happened. My mama, no fun. It's things that was supposed to be fun, like going outside was supposed to be fun. You supposed to get in the adventure and shit. My mama had a lot of rules. Man. And with my mama, everything was based on life or death. And my mama called me and my sister in the room. Hey, come here, both of y'all. I need to talk to y'all right now. Need y'all listening to me, you understand? Because this is a matter of life and death. I'm gonna give you a key. You put that key on your neck. And you don't let nobody know you had this key, you understand me? Because they will kill you. That's a lot of pressure for a child. The front door key, you got the front door key around your neck. And you 7. And you outside playing. And you notice that goddamn key ain't around your neck. I don't want to die. I want to die, nigga, find my key. I wasn't even over here. Why is my key? Now you so nervous and you about to break down. Now you got to go through the apartments and find your sister, cause she the only other one with a key. You walking through the apartment, you don't know where your sister is. You just walking through the apartment, Erica. And you ask a stranger, you like, hey man, you see my sister? Your sister see you from a distance. She noticed you already crying. She know what's wrong. As soon as she get up on you, boy, where your kid at? You ain't gonna die. This is like, no, I got my kid, nigga. I got my kid. My mama was no fun. You couldn't keep, I don't know if y'all had this type of mama that you ever had that mama that told you, don't go over there. She told you not to go over there. And you done went over there. And you done got hurt. But you can't stay over there. You got to get to neutral ground. Broke your leg, bro. You got the belt, bro. Listen, I can't get caught over there. I wasn't supposed to be over there. Let me get to the playground where I was supposed to be. I'm outside. And before I went outside, my mama, she told me, said, hey, you going outside? Don't be like them other little badass little boys. The pool is closed. Don't jump that damn gate and be over there by that damn pool. It's closed. Outside 15 minutes. Everybody else had jumped that gate. My goofy had right over that gate too. Now you know, something gonna happen because kids bad as hell. I get pushed in the pool. I have never taken a swim lesson in my life. My mama, because you know mama's got a different type of sense. My mama just heard the splash and came outside. I don't know how she knew it was her baby. Came outside. I saw my mama as I was going down. And I swam underwater to the other side. Got out that water. About time my mama got downstairs, I was out that pool. My mama jumped the gate. Your ass better been out that goddamn water by the time I was gonna beat your ass while you was drowning. My mama wasn't gonna let a goddamn drown save me from my ass woman. Ain't that something? My mama was no fun. But my mama's house had a lot of amenities. My mama's house was set up for children. My daddy is a bachelor. It's not set up right. Like, my mama got stuff like groceries. And my mama quality, man. My mama a lot of quality, man. And it's different. You know, a lot of black people talk about they grew up poor. I never say that, so I didn't grow up poor. We saw it, but we didn't want to be a part of it, so we kept it moving. But my mom, I don't even know how my mom and my daddy met because they two different type of people. My mama is very quality. She's a very quality person. And my daddy, not so much. And moving in with him showed me the difference very fast. You pick up things very fast. In my mama's pantry, as long as I've been living there, in my mama's pantry, she would have canned goods. And the canned goods would have a picture of what was in the can and a company on the can that was responsible for what was in the can. My daddy's pantry, just black and white cans with just words on it. Corn, peas, rice in a can? Is it cooked? What kind of rice is it? And he would never know what kind of corn was in the can. Because it's different types of corn. It's cream corn, whole corn, sweet corn. I'm like, Daddy, what kind of corn is it? He's like, I don't know, we both gonna be surprised. And when you're a kid, it's only a couple things that's important to you when you're a kid. It's only a couple things. Because you're a kid, you don't have no responsibilities. What's important is cereal and your sneakers. That's it. Good cereal for breakfast in the morning, sneakers for your feet. That's it. My mama, very quality woman. Very quality woman. She would buy cereal that had a commercial. And some representation. Like Sugar Smack. Remember Sugar Smack had that cool ass bear, like he was trying to sell you heroin. Hey, you want some Sugar Smacks? Anybody want some smack? No smacks? Okay. No smacks. Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops had a bird, toucan, flying around. Who wants some Fruit Loops? And my daddy would buy this shit called Fruity O's. And when you a kid, you supposed to pour shit out of a box. You ain't supposed to, because this shit came in a big ass potato sack bag. You ain't supposed to take no bowl and scoop no goddamn cereal out no bag like chicken feed. And you stand in front of the refrigerator with this big ass bowl of scoop cereal. You like, Daddy, ain't no milk. He's like, the milk in the cabinet, Yeah, you had to add water. Man, this is poverty at its finest. I used to always wonder why my you ready, sir. My daddy, my mama, quality person, man. She would buy us name brand sneakers, so we had good quality shoes on our feet. My daddy would just buy shit that he just saw in the grocery store. He just rolled in the grocery store, he see some shoes, he's like, man, try them shoes on right. I want them shoes. Man, them shoes are hanging by the bread. I want them shoes that's hanging by the bread. Ain't even no other shoes in here, it's just them shoes. My daddy make you try them shoes on too. You know, grocery store shoes be tied together with some little hard plastic thing. You'll have them shoes on, you're like, man, turn around, let me see. I can't turn around, I don't see the shoes. Daddy, man. And I know sometimes, you know, people think I'm being hard on my father. I'm not, because my daddy was not ready to be a parent. I don't know why he came over there playing with me. So now my mama, she washes clothes. My dad is a maniac. So screwed up some time in the past. I've been with this man for a little bit. And man, I got to go to school. It is 1984. I gotta take y'all back. It's 1984 now. I've been living with this crazy man. And there's a man came out in 1984 by the name of Billy Ocean. Remember Billy Ocean? Billy Ocean. Black men love Billy Ocean. He had this little curl, and he had a song called Caribbean Queen. And when the song came out, he had a video that he came out the ocean and he had these bikini drawers on. Y'all remember the video? He come out the video, Caribbean Queen, now you're sharing the same dream, and our hearts will be at one. Love Billy Ocean, right? So, if you go back to 1984, on the stock market, one of the hottest items on the stock market was bikini drawers. Black men had about a drawer. They buy bikini drawers in the 80s. Now, I come downstairs after I took my shower, come downstairs. Look at that. I ain't got no underwear in my drawer. My daddy said, well, shit, you going upstairs to my room, look at that top drawer, put on some of the bikini underwear. Now to a lot of people, they thinking, well, what's the problem? Your underwear are under your pants. Then am I gonna see your underwear? But see, I just told y'all it's 1984. I'm in school. You know what happens in school? PE. Physical education. And what happens in the 80s in physical education, you had to dress out. You had to take your clothes off and put some gym shorts on and a school shirt and go outside and play. Now, I totally forget that I got these bikini drawers on. I done took my pants off. My homeboy Denard turned around, boy, you got on panties. I'm talking about, nah, Billy Ocean, Caribbean. I know people thinking, well, I ain't really just heard nothing that bad just yet about your daddy. Your daddy just seemed like a normal, delusional bachelor. So, okay, been living with this man a little bit, and I'm asleep. And the man comes in. This is like about the 3rd month in. Been living with this man about 3 months. This was really the first time I seen that man walk in my room. they said when he turned into my room. Walked into my room and said, hey, I'm asleep 12:30 in the a.m. The man say, look here. You sleep? I said, yeah, what's up? He said, man, look here. I'm about to go out of town. Man, I got to go to school and watch it. I know you got to go to school. I said, I'm going out of town. I ain't going out of town. Do I walk you to school in the morning? I said, no. He said, so go to school, eat you some Fruity O's before you go. I said, boy, eat some Fruity O's before I go. He don't go to school. I said, you leaving me here, though? What, you scared? I said, yes. I ain't never been in the house by myself before. What's wrong with you? My daddy said, you scared, and pulls out a 2-shot Derringer. Black and white, pearl ham. He said, now here, if somebody coming out, you know what to do. I said, no, I do what I know what to do. Who you been talking to that told you I know what to do? I am 10, I do not know what to do. He said, now look, that's all preliminary. I got some other things I need you to do. Now, it's gonna be at this back door. People gonna knock on this back door. Keep the chain on the door. It's gonna be $15. You get their money, go up there, you get the stuff. You get that in, close the door, lock. I'll see you tomorrow. So it's about 12:35, you gone. I'm thinking, my daddy's playing. I go sleep, I'm do. What's up? Man, I need get 15, go lock the door, go up there, do the business, boom, go back, I'm back asleep. What's up? Same thing, back asleep. I said, this goddamn door is cracking. I go, door been cracking all night. So I gotta go to school tomorrow. I'm up in time going to school. I'm in school. I'm sleeping there. I get sent to the office for sleeping in class. I get home, my dad is sitting at the table. Come here, let me talk to you. Why am I receiving phone calls from the school talking about you being asleep in class? I said, I don't know if you checked your little box upstairs, but your little box was full of money, because the little door was big. My dad said, keeping me like this. And I really don't know how broad my daddy business is.
Cause see, there was some little pills that he was selling. Now, this is the time that I should have just went and got that rotary phone and called my mother and said, I'm gonna meet you on the corner with my phone. I'm having tooth problems. My teeth is cutting through my gums. And I come downstairs in the middle of the night, my daddy is at the table with his two friends, Ivory and James. And I think this is looking different. There's no Ivory in there. I've been seeing him a while. Ivory, James, and cool container. And they got these little vials of spoons, and they dumping this white stuff in these little vials. This is when I find out my daddy sells cocaine. And Ivory and James got on gun holsters, and ain't nobody got no shirt on though, but they got on gun holsters. And I'm saying, boy, this is a gangsta-ass game of Monopoly they playing. Money all on the table, and I come downstairs, I said, Daddy, James say, shit, let me see. He said, yeah, his wisdom teeth cutting in the back. My daddy said, come here, boy. Let me see. Let me see, hold up. Whole face just numb. I'm just playing with my face. It feel like a raw. That's great. I can't even feel nothing. My daddy put cocaine on my teeth. The man was not ready to be a parent. He wasn't. Now, I finally leave my daddy at the bed now for 4 years. Staying with my dad. Learned some things. My daddy was a good dude. Learned some things. My dad tell me real gangster shit. Hey, look here. You don't never hope you hustle. You understand me? That's the gangster thing. You don't hope you hustle. And then the same shit you can do for somebody else, you do for your goddamn self. You gotta work for nobody. Never work for nobody. My dad say, hey, always be clean and fresh. I'm always clean and fresh. It's like, I learned shit from my daddy. Now, as parents, you still gotta watch what you say to your children. Now, I'm back living with my mama. And my mama has this slogan that she's been saying since I was 10 years old. You gotta get your ass out of here at 18. She been saying this as long as I can remember. Anytime something go bad, that's my mama go to. You know something? Don't even fucking worry about it, because you gotta get your ass out of here at 18. You should actually stop saying that to your children. Because see, that's something wrong with saying. But then that wrong advice, that wrong mentality gets met with a wrong situation. So hence, this is the beginning of my street pharmaceuticals. My mama moved into these apartments, which is some very nice apartments. But the people, she didn't survey the people that live in the apartments. People are different from the apartment. The aesthetics of the apartment is nice, but people ignorant as hell. So I'm in these apartments, and I meet this dude named Jeffrey. Jeffrey, a cool little cat, you know what I'm saying? But he always on punishment, so I don't know, we really can't say that much. We gotta go in the house. Now, as I'm outside kicking it with Jeffrey, in the 80s, there was a lot of weird dudes in the 80s. A lot of weird looking dudes in the 80s that had a lot of badass advice. Now, I'm kicking it with my partner Jeffrey, and this is a dude named Willie. I have never met a good Willie ever. I don't know no good Willies. And here's Jeffrey sitting here, Willie pull up in a Cutlass. It's his mama Cutlass, but he acting like it's his. He pull up in the Cutlass, and he get out the car, and Willie look crazy, an 80s cat. Because in the 80s, everybody had good dental insurance, so that boy got an extra row of teeth at the bottom. Like Piranha style, that boy got an extra row of teeth. And he got one of them, remember them, the people who had them curls that didn't take all the way? It was just wet curly hair. just wet hair with Activate on it, basically. And he would wear one of them car dealing caps. You know, they'd be white, they'd be green with the white trimming. When you deal car, he had it over it. It'd be wet. But Willie had on something that piqued my interest. Willie had on a fresh ass tracksuit. That tracksuit was fresh as shit. You know, 80s was tracksuit. But that boy had this fresh ass tracksuit. I was like, boy, he fucked up that tracksuit. Willie got out there. I see him get out the car. Willie walk over to Jeff. He said, "What's up, Jeffrey, little young cat? What's up, baby? Who this is you got with you?" My partner, Ali, he just moved over. He used to stay with his dad. Willie was telling me, "Who is you, nigga?" He just told you. I'm Ali, and I just moved over here. I live with my dad. Boy, say you live with your daddy? Oh, that wild there. This boy got a daddy. He doesn't know shit. Like, everybody got a daddy. Boy, man, shit. Say, man, what you do, though? Man, I just moved over here. He said, man, I don't know if you know, I'm not a youngster, but everybody over here hustle. I say, for what? My mama got a job. I don't need to hustle. He said, nah, nigga, you gonna want shit. You know what I'm saying? I see, yeah, you gonna definitely want shit. I see what you goddamn grocery store that you gonna want. And I ain't really never been talked about before. This boy Willie, boy out here with some aisle sixes on around here, man. God damn, man. Boy, and Willie told me, hey, man, give me some scissors, man. Somebody cut this nigga strang. Cut his strang. And Willie is going in on me, and I didn't tell y'all, my daddy wouldn't just buy me shoes from the grocery store. He would buy me the workman pants that they sell in the grocery store, the workman pants. And that boy Willie noticed that I had the workman pants on. The boy say, look at that. I just want to know, man, you got a job? I said, no, I ain't gonna do it. What are you gonna do? Willie got a fresh ass tracksuit. I'm like, damn. But now I'm thinking about it. Boy, Sam, I want things. Man, everybody over here hustle. And then what's ruminating in my mind is that I gotta get out my mama's house at 18. I ain't got no savings. I ain't got nothing. So that boy said, yeah, everybody over here hustling, man. I said, what y'all do? He said, man, we sell dope. I said, nah, you supposed to say no to dope. I seen the commercials and everything. The crime dog come on there and say no to dope, you know. And he said, man, shit, they say no to dope. They talking about you using it, but we ain't using it, we selling it, but we ain't selling it to nobody who don't want it. I said, shit made sense to me. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, shit, I gotta get my ass out of my mama's house at 18. I got 4 more years. Sound like a good come up. He said, man, yeah, man. I said, well, how you start? He said, shit, you wanted to get you a 50 pack, boy. So what you wanted to do, start with it. See, people don't realize everybody start with a 50. All that shit you be seeing on TV where somebody getting dope and all of a sudden they Nino Brown or Kingpin now. Because see, the reason why I tell my stories the way I tell them, because see, people, they glorify the shit. I'm going to tell you the hard shit that happened. So these young boys know, hey man, you can get into the shit you want to, just know some shit gonna happen to you. This shit ain't the movies. This ain't Blue Magic, nigga. This ain't...
Denzel went home, nigga, after the movie. Denzel packing the luggage up. Shit, I see y'all, you know, with the Equalizer 3, shit. But when you actually in this shit is a lot harder than people think. A 50 pack, it changes everything. It's a lot of ways the shit can go. Really only two. Either you can go to jail early, or you can go to jail late. Either way. But your ass going to jail. So, the 50 pack, get you a 50. Off of 50, you can make anywhere from 110 to 120, depending on your cut. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, you don't know that. Because ain't nobody, this shit don't come with no manual. Ain't nobody walking you through the steps of dope sales. You just out there. You know what I'm saying? And people don't know that. They think, oh, like you got a team, and the team is, you know, everybody got an appointment, like you got HR in crack sales. Look. Man, let me tell you, this motherfucker shorted me on the last. So this shit is different. So, Willis said, you get your 50 pack. I said, where you get that from? He said, Ronell. Ronell is the dude that supply all the young boys in the neighborhood. Ronell is like the G Money of this crew. Cause it's a dude that's above Ronell. That's the big man that you really don't want to run into. You just want to just deal with Ronell. So I'm young and naive. I don't even know why I approached Ronell. Ronell is sitting on a red scooter, and he got, at the time I didn't know what the gun was, but he got a Tech 9 strap across his chest. And I walk over my group and ask him, hey, you Ronell? He said, nigga, who is you? I said, I'm Ali. I just moved over here. I was living with my daddy. They said I'm supposed to get a 50 from you. Ronell said, nigga, do you even sell dope, nigga? And I've been like a smart kid, like all my life. I said, not until you give it to me. You say, nigga, you want a 50? I'll give you a 50, little nigga. You better bring my money back, nigga. Just understand. This is a motherfucking situation of life and death, little nigga. Got my little 50. I come back over with a wheel and get my name. Boy, I got the 50. But I don't know what's next. I don't know if you're supposed to sell this shit for 60 and get this nigga 50 and you keep the 10, but I'm thinking this is gonna be a hard way to come up, nigga. You gotta do it $10 at a time, man. A lot of months out here. So my father, the dog said, hey man, you got to cut the shit up. I said, with what? With a razor. Where you get that from? He said, man, I'm gonna show you my shit. So, you cut it, man, let me tell you, you're gonna have to cut some nickels, some dimes, and some 20. I said, man, I took a little ceramic class, and it don't look like enough to make nickels. Well, you ain't making no damn pennies and pieces, boy. The size of the shit make it, put it, I'ma show you. So he cut it up, now it's just on the table. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna put all this stuff. He said, you gonna have to put some shit in some. He said, I put my shit in the matchbox. I'm going through my mama's house, trying to find some. I find a film about it. I take the film out, put all my shit in the film. I said, well, come on, man, let's get around here. We on the dope club. This is my first time. But anybody get the weed, you know, so I'm just out there. There's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of busyness going on. Everybody walking up to people, and they walking off, and then they walking, and they getting shit.
You know, people coming up fast and they sometimes they got something in their hand, they what's up and then they go. And I don't know who you know. It's like everybody got their own customers, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there, oh, no, that's you right there, okay, cool, you know. Oh, she done came to you like 3 times. She goes, that must be you. So I didn't, Jeffrey's like, hey man, you want to get out there, man. So I jump out there, and this dude walk up to me, he just looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I turn around and say, no. Is he supposed to say something? He supposed to tell me? Then Jeffrey gonna slide in front of me, get the fuck out the way. You tripping out here, tripping. I gotta go back in the house. I'm on punishment point. Jeffrey make the little sale and he going, and then really gonna tell me, hey man, this side ain't for you. Go down there where the car's at. Sit down. So I go down, cause now it's people in cars. They pulling up and people running up to the car. And they boom, 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 and they gone. I don't know what they got in their hand. I'm just, you know, so I'm with my little shit. I got 2 rocks in my hand. I want to give people, you know, choices. I don't know. You know, customer service, you know, trying to get. I run up to this car and I say, what's happening, man? What you need? And I put my hand in the car. And I put my hand in the car and that man hit my hand and drove off. Jeffrey came and said, hey, man, did you just come here? Man, come. I said, what's up? Man, did you just put your hand in your car? I said, yeah. Did you have some dope in your hand? I said, yeah. That man popped your hand, didn't he? I said, yeah, but I think he gonna come around and come back. He said, man, that man not coming back. The man took that. Man, you paid Ronell yet? I said, pay this here. Man, come on here. I said, put all your dope right here. You can't lose no more dope. This is a matter of life and death. So now I know I can't lose no more dough. And it's not easy. It's not easy. People be thinking that it is not easy. Because it's no clean sales. All this shit is criminal activity. The person who's smoking is a criminal, and you are. So it's not gonna be fair. But you don't know that. You don't know it's not gonna be fair. You thinking people do fair business. So I'm thinking first sale. I'm thinking it's gonna be clean. I think it's gonna be clean. I see this dude named Kirk. See Kirk, boom, walking. Kirk said, "What's up, young son?" I said, "What's happening?" He said, "Man, you got something?" So I'm like, "What?" Man, let me get it down in front of me. Well, I warm a little flip. I turned my back this time. I don't know about all of my shit. Pull it down my hand. I come up, boom. Boom. I give him that. He give me the 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that it's clean sale. I turn around. There's a lady standing there. I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? She punched me a goddamn job. So I push her. I'm like, bitch, what you doing? And then the dude jump on me, and I'm fighting both. I'm like, I'm fighting a goddamn dope fiend couple out here. I don't even fight a goddamn couple. I say, man, I'm 14. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I get away from them. I'm coming through the neighborhood kind of quick. I'm like, what the fuck? And I see Jeff. Jeff said, man, what's wrong with you? I said, man, I said to this dude, and then this lady hit me in the jaw. He said, oh, Kirk and Gwendolyn. Boy, ain't no clean sales with them. You see Kirk, you got to watch for Glenn. You see Glenn, you got to watch for Kirk, but they wild. I was selling Kirk the other day, boy. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking high and low too, boy. I sell him, I'm thinking it's a clean sale. I turn around, this bitch jump out the tree on me. I say, oh, this bitch crazy. Anybody told me
But it's a dope-fed couple out here jumping on goddamn people. Now, you know, I'm coming through, still walking through the neighborhood. This dude named Champ. Champ is a big dude. Champ is a known, from what I understand, my first experience with him, Champ is a known dope biter. He bites your dope. Man, see, hustlers know. Hustlers like, yeah, that's what it is. Dude say, yeah, I see I had one of them before. That boy come up, Champ. He say, hey, yo, hey, man, let me get something, man. Shit. I say, man, what you need? He said, man, let me see what you got, baby. Come on, man. He said, can you get this my here? No, that's too small. I say, no, motherfucker, it was bigger before you get it. No, Champ, I ain't taking that shit down. You beat that shit down. That's yours, nigga. No, yo, that shit was small. Like I say, Champ, don't play with me, dog. He said, yo, you better get the fuck out of my face, man. I say, hey, man, don't play with me, Champ. I swing on Champ. Champ a big dude. Champ dodged me and grabbed me, and the motherfucker threw me in a dumpster. I wouldn't even buy no dumpster. The man threw me in a dumpster. My whole body, I'm in a dumpster. And in the 80s, we was drinking 40s back then. I landed in a dumpster. And as soon as I feel a 40 bottle, I get up, I throw that shit, bust him all this goddamn chair. Bow. Oh, goddamn, youngster. All this behind some crack. I say, nah, because you threw me in a dumpster. Denard coming through the hood, he say, hey, boy, I just seen you. You throwing in that dumpster. Was it Champ? I said, yeah, how you know? He said, motherfucker threw me in the dumpster too. This shit hard out here, ain't it, boy? I said, motherfucker out here doing shit. Now, a lot of dudes out here, man, people, I'm going through a lot of shit. It's a dude, I'm 14. I don't even have a bicycle. I just walk through the neighborhood. This dope thing came up to me with a car battery. Now, youngster, now look, don't start with this shit now. This is a brand new ass battery. I said, I don't have no car, man. What I'm doing with the car battery now, eventually out here hustling, you gonna come up, you gonna need it. Now I'm sitting there contemplating. But that shit got broken up. I ain't know the dude's name until Friday. And this motherfucker just standing in front of me with his car battery, just took off running. This dude came, I'm not touching him over there. You better bring my motherfucking car battery back here, bitch. He ain't trying to serve me up. Stolen car. This shit is fucking ridiculous. But you going through it and you don't know why, because you out here. And nobody's telling you what happens. Now, dude, I mean, there's always somebody got something going on. Dude, come on by my place. Like these white girls, they always, for some reason, they always had a white girl that was smoking for some reason. I got these white girls smoking like a motherfucking chimney. Come on by my place, you can get your shit off. So I'm over there in their place, and I'm sitting at the table, and I'm serving rock for rock. They buying, they smoking. This shit get crazy. This boy smoking this little shit. Yeah, y'all the man out here. This nigga blew crack smoke in my face. And I said, you trying to get me addicted, bitch? Me and this man, we go to fighting, because I'm tripping about this crack smoke in my face. We go to fighting, and as we fighting, a gun fell out his waist. It's gonna fall out of man. Now, I ain't never had no gun beside my dad's little Derringer. I
pick the gun up, I'm not even holding the goddamn gun right. I'm not holding the trigger. I'm holding the outside of the gun. And I'm saying shit that I only heard on TV. I said, everybody down. Don't make me pop your ass in here. I'm easing out the door. Freeze. Now, I got a gun. First gun. And I done paid Rodnell a little $50. And I still had to get fronted again another 50 pack. Now I'm out here, just getting my little shit off, and I'm happy to be at the park. And this gay dude named Tink. He a sissy. Now look, this is the 80s. You can call them sissies in the 80s. This is, I'm telling you from the 80s. I'm not talking about now. Don't write no goddamn letter on me. You know, it was only one in the whole neighborhood back then. You know, and this sissy is named Tink. And we call him Tink the Sissy. And it's the 80s. But, and Tink is more funny than gay. That motherfucker was a funny dude. Tink came up, I'm at the park, Tink came up to Rodnell. Rodnell! Why I gotta keep walking over here to get my crack? I don't like it. Why can't nobody sell crack over there in the apartment that I live in? I'm walking back and forth. My little Reeboks is toe up, back and forth. Tink is so goddamn funny to me because Tink got on these soft aerobic Reeboks. And he got on leg warmers like Richard Simmons. That boy got on leg warmers. And he got the little Carl Lewis shorts. Remember the Carl Lewis shorts? And Tink got a wet curl. He got a wet curl, but he wear a Coca-Cola hat over his. And he got a half shirt on that say Thriller. And Tink is complaining that ain't no drug dealers in his apartment. And he tired of walking over here to get his cracks. You need to send some of your little crack workers over to the Greens. I'm smart though. I'm listening to the conversation, and I had already walked off. I know how Tink walked through the park. I met Tink in that parking lot. I said, Tink, see what? I said, shit, is popping like that over there? He said, well, yes, he over there. Do you want me to show you? I will show you. Tink, I walked over the park with Tink say, go to the pool. Go to the pool. I'll bring him. Let me tell you something. 10 minutes later, I realized why Tink's shirt said Thriller. Because this motherfucker came out to work for like zombie. Well, Tink brought him to me, boy. And I'm on here rolling. Well, I look like, remember Eddie Murphy in Trading Places when they let the stock market? So now, don't nobody know how I'm coming up. Don't nobody know how I'm coming up. Rodnell has noticed I don't get fronted no more. I just come and buy my little drugs from him. I got up to an ounce now. I went to an ounce and I come to the park. I say, let me get the ounce I need. But this day at the park, Charles Nino Brown is here. The big man is at the park, and he talking to me, and I don't want to be talked to. I'm talking around. Let me get that. He said, "What's up, youngster?" Right now, let me get that house so I can bounce about there around. Man, he say, "Yo, say man, I heard about you, man," and I'm still. Let me get that house.
say, Charles, stop it. I said, I hear it. Charles saying, hey, youngster, I see what you're doing, man. I heard about you, man. You all in my neighborhood. A lot of drugs, man. And then I'm trying to ask you, youngster, what you think about? What you think about working with me? Charles said, man, are you hearing me? I said, man, I don't really want to work for you. Man, this man said, nah, youngster, I don't think you really get what I'm saying. Everybody around here work for me. You getting your product from who work for me. So basically, if I don't get no product, then you ain't got no work. So man, what I'm saying is this here, man. And Charles pulls out the biggest gun that I've ever seen in my life. At the time, I didn't know it was called a Desert Eagle. That man pulled that gun out. He said, "No, youngster, what you don't know, man, is what I'm saying to you is, man, that you gone work for me." Now, but what Charles don't realize, I've been out here selling dope for like 4 weeks now. I'm way more hard than he think. I've been galvanized by the streets at this point. And so while Charles in there talking that shit with his gun on me, he don't even see that I done reached in my little waistband and pulled out my little 25, and I hit his ass with the, no. I ain't gonna be selling for nobody, my man. Charles said, oh, this little nigga that pulled a pistol out on me. Boy, right now you ain't tell me the little nigga got hard. I didn't pull him pistol, little nigga, you tough nigga, let me see your little pistol, nigga. This nigga done took my gun. My hand's still up. My hand. This man, Charles, hype. He said, oh, this nigga pull up. This little nigga, you remind me of me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga pull the best on me, nigga. Yeah, take your little pistol now. Say, man, little nigga, let me tell you something. Anybody fuck with you, man, you let me know you'll never. Man, get that nigga eyes, man. Nigga, that's on the highs. Don't you fuck with me. This nigga pulled the best on me. I can't even believe it. This nigga say, nigga, no, we nothing. So you never think that you're gonna need it. The man that said, you ever need it, call him. Never think you'll need it though. So I'm 15 at this time, and I'm about 5'5", 100 pounds. And earlier in this particular day, I got into an altercation with a dude named Quincy. Quincy is like the neighborhood strong Devo crack dude. And he'll beat you up and take your crack.